Used to be a time not too long ago, if you wanted a new construction home in New Braunfels, you had to go on a waiting list. I mean, the builders actually put you on a waiting list, and while you were on that waiting list, waiting to contract on a new home here, builders would increase prices because of supply and demand. Today, it's completely different. Builders are on their knees. They are desperate.
We'll get you in because I'm ready to negotiate like everything.
It seems like we're ready to just take a loss or have the most minimum margins we can just for it to be done and not lose money.
Why the deeper desperation from builders in New Braunfels, what this actually means for buyers, and how this all plays into our latest housing market report in New Braunfels. If you guys are new here to my channel, thank you so much for hopping aboard, because every week we're trying to put out relevant and timely information about what it's like to live in New Braunfels. You are getting firsthand information today from New Braunfels builders who are desperate for sales. Do you still have a lot of homes in the pipeline? Are there a lot of homes out there that still need to be sold?
Yeah, I have about a dozen out here in Dower. I've got about 12 on the ground.
How is it going where you're at? Is there a lot of sales or?
It's okay. I mean, I haven't got a lot of sales here so far. I mean, I've been here for about 4 weeks.
There is deeper concern from New Braunfels home builders after the latest Consumer Price Index report came out. The CPI measures inflation from month to month, and for the second straight month, inflation remains unchanged, which means that the higher mortgage rates today will likely remain higher, and we may even see another rate hike sooner than later. What has builders in a panic is that there's no end in sight. I mean, check this projection out by the Fed. The Fed now projects they'll get down to their 2% inflation target by 2026. I mean, not next year, not 2025, but 2026. And builders are already doing whatever they can to sell homes. Heck, some builders are even throwing in free washers and dryers, free refrigerators, free blinds, whatever it takes to get the deal done. I would imagine that every builder's profit margins, including yours, has got to be a lot smaller than it was 2 years ago.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It is.
With no end in sight, home builders are at a critical moment in New Braunfels, and it's that kind of desperation that has buyers cashing in. Listen to my conversation right now with a local builder. This is the most revealing, the most telling insight about what's going on in New Braunfels right now and what's to come.
Even management is telling us, like send in the offer. Don't turn people away. If you got them on the hook and they love the house and all we're working is just numbers, we'll do it. Granted, it's not, a difference of $100,000. We'll do what we can to come to a middle ground. Mm-hmm. That's what we're doing, because if we don't, they're just going to go to a builder who's just as desperate and buy with them, or we're going to just sit on the house even longer and pay the tens of $1,000s of utility bills that we're paying to have completed homes on the ground. So we're going to figure out a way to get rid of it. It's to that point where we just can't have homes sitting there. It's costing us money. So I think they're going to keep getting more desperate. And if we have to, especially on homes that are from, like we call them our 2022 specs, homes that were completed last year or started last year. It seems like we're ready to just take a loss or have the most minimum margins we can just for it to be done and not lose money.
And this is why buyers are cashing in New Braunfels right now. Builders are doing whatever they can to sell homes without losing money, and buyers are right now in the best position they've been in New Braunfels in years. I mean, because of the record incentives, the record discounts, and because of our latest housing market report in New Braunfels, all of our inventory. Check this out, guys. We're almost at 5 months of inventory in New Braunfels. Haven't seen that in years. So what that means, if we stop taking listings right now, we would run out of homes in New Braunfels in 5 months. And all of that inventory is softening our median home price in New Braunfels from $382 just a couple months ago to $365 today. Most of our available homes for sale in New Braunfels right now, our inventory is new construction, and home builders just continue to build, which is fine. It's okay if you're a national home builder here. You have deeper pockets to absorb this type of economy, but it's not fine. It's not okay if you're a privately owned smaller builder.
So we have a division president from Houston that's covering for us, and he just left here a little bit ago. He was thinking that the rates could be, there could be a little relief toward the end of the year, maybe beginning of next year.
I'm shaking my head because it's that kind of prediction that can cause a small builder like that to go bankrupt in New Braunfels. You guys just heard from the Fed. The inflation remains unchanged for 2 consecutive months, which means the likelihood of a rate relief by the end of this year or the beginning of 2024 is likely unlikely. I mean, slim and none, and Slim just left the building. So builders remain desperate in New Braunfels for sales, and buyers are cashing in, and it looks like it's going to be like this for a while here. What does this information in today's video mean for you? If you're buying or selling a home in New Braunfels, let me know in the comment section below. And if you need any help navigating on either side of that, buying or selling, I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. You can email me, you can call me, or you can shoot me a text. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching our videos, and we'll see you on the next one.